it's the Viper 4567 here with TNA Impact thoughts from this past Wednesday and some other thoughts and a bit of a update video basically as well. This is considering this is kind of portraying the Attitude Era. The site that I watched on, which I think it was watchwrestling.ch or something like that, but their links to the Attitude Era pay per views. Put Locker is basically down at the moment. I think the website is down for. They're not saying it's down permanently. I think it's supposed to be up again soon. So basically the Attitude Era is on hold, which is disappointing because I'm kind of halfway towards finish. We're at the halfway point now of the Attitude Era, and it's quite disappointing really. But I'll just have to wait. I do have 4 or 5 DVDs from 2000, a couple from 2001, and a couple from 2002. But it's just no point in doing them if I don't have the whole lot of them. So if I can find another website, but at the moment it's on hold. So random pay per view would be every week on a Tuesday. I'm thinking of doing Ring of Honor pay-per-views as well because I don't have actually time to watch their shows on a Saturday/Sunday morning. And whenever pay-per-view is out, I'll review it. So also I'll be doing Bound for Glory on Monday, which I'm not looking forward to if I'm being completely and utterly honest. But now let's get on to the TNA part of it now. I think the fact that this Bound for Glory card is like there's one match on the card that makes sense, like that has story towards, which is James Storm and the Great Sonata versus Tajiri and the Great Muta. That's it. Other than that, there is no point in actually having any of these matches. Like I think EC3 is taking on some 500-pound guy. Like there's I think 3 into promotional match. You have MVP versus some other guy, and what's the other match? I forget what the other match is. I just honestly don't care. Like the main event's probably going to be Team 3D versus Abyss and Tommy Dreamer. Sorry, I have something in my mouth, but I just think it's absolute fucking bollocks in my opinion. I just think the fact that your major pay per view is basically shite. It's absolute piss poor. And I can tell you one thing. I'm watching it because for the simple reason is I've done Impact now for the last kind of 6-7 weeks, and that's it really. So I don't know, I just really think it's really poor. It's a really poor card. The X Division title, I think, was it Samoa Joe, Low-Key, and some guy from Wrestle 1. See, I'm not a big I cannot repronounce Japanese names, so I don't know how I'm going to be able to pronounce these. I don't know who most of them are. Like, I don't watch Japanese wrestling. I've heard of New Japan, but I think I've heard of Wrestle 1 before. But like, hey, look, it's just I can't watch all these wrestling promotions at once. Like, I just simply just can't. Like, I have WWE, I have TNA, I have a bit of Ring of Honor. Like, 3's enough in my opinion. Like, a lot of people say, oh, you should watch your, like, you know, the shows that are not so great and big and all that. But at the end of the day, I can only watch so much wrestling in a week. So, and plus I do have a live too at the same time. I know I do a couple of videos a week, but at the end of the day, when the videos are done, I'm out most of the time. So, or if I'm not out, I have other things to do. Like it's not just wrestling I watch TV shows as well. But I'm not looking forward to it. I've probably rambled on a bit too long there, but I can tell you the wrestlers that are not going to be there: Mr. Anderson, Austin Aries, Lashley, EY, the Hardys, which I don't really give a fuck, but still Bram, Magnus, Bobby Roode, and Kenny King. Like, they're Bram's not the biggest draw, but like they're a lot of decent guys. Like your world champion's not even going to be in a match. A lot of people saying, well, then Wrestle 1 would want to have their title on the line. Grant, take out the MVP match. Take out the what's the other match? Whatever. They have 3 promotions. They could just have 1, but I just think it's bollocks. It could be a good pay per view though. That's what I'm saying. The matches could be solid, but at the end of the day, they have no story behind it. One match has story. That's that tag match. I think Manic has taken on someone else as well. They could bump that and bump MVP or either EC3. But let's get on with the Impact, which I thought was actually pretty good this week. Some good solid stuff. The main event was excellent. But yeah, we'll get on with it, shall we? We start off the show with Bobby Roode. He talks about last week he wants one more match, a rematch for the title. He wants Lashley to come out to the ring, but get MVP and Kenny King instead. MVP says, "You speak English in Canada. You are stupid. You have what you've been asking for lately. You've lost fairly. Ask Aries, ask Hardy, ask EY, ask anyone. You had your opportunity, and it'll be no Roode. What is it like to be the champion? You know what it's like to be champion. You were happy being lackeys to Lashley, buddies with the champ. You don't have it to be champions. You will get your shot, but if you can beat us, you get it. It says if you can't, you will never get a title shot again." So basically, it's going to be a handicap match between MVP and Kenny King versus Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode wins, he gets the title shot and all that lovely stuff. If he does not win, he never gets a TNA World title again. But I think what they could have... No, well, yeah, it makes sense, alright, but they could have said, like, as long as Lashley's champion, he'll never get a title shot. Because at the end of the day, even if he did lose, we all knew he would have gotten one eventually again anyway, so... yeah, we get our first match of the evening, which is a triple threat match to determine a number one contender's shot at Havoc's TNA Knockouts Championship. Obviously, at Bound for Glory, Havoc will defend the title against Velvet Sky, which is good for her. Gail Kim's not even going to be there. I don't even know if she's injured or not, or whatever. But yeah, like it's just pathetic, really. No disrespect to Velvet. I haven't seen much of Velvet Sky lately, but we'll see how that match gets on Sunday. But match was okay, and Madison Rayne won the match. Suplex for 2 for Rayne, double suplex on Angelina Love. Velvet Sky gets involved a bit, dropkick from Angelina Love. Love then goes shoulder first into the post, swinging neckbreaker Terrell and snap on Terrell with a snap suplex, crossbody on Love, and then Rayne caught her from Terrell, but Rayne pushes Terrell out of the way. I think there's a roll up on Terrell for the win. Havoc then comes out and chokeslams Taryn Terrell, so Madison Rayne bails. So yeah, so it looks like Madison Rayne will take on Havoc probably next week, or maybe the week after, maybe 2 weeks time for the TNA, or even Velvet Sky. We don't know what's going to happen yet, so. But yeah, decent, okay match, nothing special though. Next match then, James Storm and the Great Sonata defeat Low Ki and T-Bray Uno, or Tiger One, or whatever, in a decent tag match. Dropkick from Low Ki, dropkick then from T-Bray Uno, yeah, that gets 2. Neckbreaker then from Manaki gets involved thanks to the referee being distracted. Nice kick from Bray. Foot stomp gets 2 for Low Ki. Backstabber gets 2 for Storm. Hurricane Rana gets 2 for T-Bray. Red Miss and a super kick gets the win for James Storm and the Great Sonata. So yeah, good match. Like, not good, but we'll say it was decent. Like, it was some good stuff in there. Low Ki, I've kind of got to know him over the last 6-7 weeks watching Impact. I think he's a decent guy. T-Bray is okay. The Great. I'm looking forward to that tag match at Bound for. It's probably the only match I'm looking forward to, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, so overall a decent match. Then we get Bram defeating Samuel Shaw in an okay no disqualification match. Don't really like the Samuel Shaw guy. I just don't know. There's something about the guy. Just don't really like him. Bram is okay. But it was okay, like, nothing really completely special, was it, really, about the match? Like, Samuel Shaw obviously wants to impress Gunner. Literally, I think there's a bit of a... I don't know if he loves him or just wants to be like him. But it's a weird one. But trash can led to the head of Bram, then a drop kick with the trash can from Shaw. Bram rams Shaw into the guardrail. Shaw then rams Bram into the ring post. Crowd chant, "We want tables," which you're not going to get because obviously with the main event coming up later on. Chair to the back of Bram, then a Singapore cane to the skull from Bram on Samuel Shaw. Sit down, sunset flip powerbomb onto at least 4 chairs, which was fucking awesome. Bram rams Shaw into the chair that was stuck into the middle of the turnbuckles, and then the metal part of the turnbuckle to the skull of Shaw gets the win. So yeah, okay match. Wasn't anything to write home about, if I'm being completely honest. Just a decent match, really. But yeah, so we get on to the next match, which is the handicap match. Bobby Roode defeats MVP and Kenny King in a wasn't a great match really, to be honest, but he bet MVP by pinfall, but then he got disqualification in on King, so thanks to Lashley. MVP gives Rude an opportunity to lead. Obviously that's not going to happen. Heel kick from King gets 2, clothesline from Rude. MVP then rams Bobby Roode into the steps. King then hits MVP by mistake. Kick to the skull from MVP, and then a fisherman's suplex gets 2. Roll up from MVP gets on MVP gets the 3. Suplex I should say gets 2 for King. Rude bomb on King gets 2 because of Lashley attacking him from behind. So, and then it's after that then a spear. So it looks like Bobby Roode will get a title shot against Lashley probably within the next week or so. Don't get why they can't do this at Bound for Glory, huh? I just don't fucking get it. This is what I don't fucking get. Your biggest pay-per-view is in now less than 2 days. You're not even going to have a world title. As I said before, they could have had if Wrestle One wants to put their world title on, that's fine. Kick out 2 of the inter-promotional matches. Like, at the end of the day, your pay-per-view is your wrestling business base. Your wrestling company is about to probably go under, probably, or whatever. You think you go out with a blaze of glory, not fucking basically being all fucking bitter and all this shit. At the end of the day, this Lashley and Rude would be a decent match for Bound for Glory. I wouldn't mind this. I don't think many people would either, but like, and the fact then that they're having it in Japan can tell you the story basically. But not looking forward to it. Let's just say, even if it's good, like, still there's not much of a storytelling towards it. Like there's only one major match that has been given a story, and that's as I've said on 3 different times now. That's the James Storm and the Sonata versus Tajiri Muta match. Like this has been going on for at least the last couple of months, you know. Like at the end of the day, like TNA, like they do have better wrestling than WWE, but WWE have the better in terms of making money and all this kind of crap. See, WWE are more, I think TNA are more in the wrestling kind of. They have better wrestling, but WWE have better kind of, you know, like the business. I don't know. It's just weird. But EC3 then comes out. I am in TNA for 1 calendar year. I'm undefeated. History is made by the winners. There is so an opportunity to make amends. He says to Rockstar Spud, you have failed. You have an opportunity to make amends. If you are my best friend, prove it. Crowd chants, you can't wrestle. You and the people have lost. I'm not a loser. I am Rockstar Spud. He slaps basically EC3, and then basically Carter then sacks him. Simple as that. Sacks him. Simple as that. Jesus, getting very dark. But in the main event, the Wolves defeat Team 3D and the Hardys in an excellent Full Metal Mayhem match. Great match, absolute great match. Like, it was a great way to end off the series. Apparently, one of the Wolves has a broken bone or something, and Devon has a groin problem. Apparently, because you can see it when he's climbing the ladder. But Buddy rams Jeff into the steps. Side effect from Matt on Eddie on the apron, which was nice. Buddy then with a rock bottom, basically. DDT by Davey on Buddy. Devon then rams Jeff into the ladder. Insecurity from, I think it was from Eddie, and then Davey with a German suplex on Matt onto the 2 chairs. Big boo from Buddy. Matt then with a suplex while he was on Buddy. Matt with a suplex while he was on with a suplex, and then whatever. Buddy with a power bomb onto the guardrail that was set up by the steel steps. That was it actually bent in half, which was absolutely fucking beautiful. Jeff then with drop kick to the with the ladder, basically, with Buddy in between. Jeff then hits the ladder. Devon then hits Eddie with a chair. Whisper in the wind from Jeff, and then a swanton bomb on Buddy. Jeff then rams the head of Buddy into the steps. Jeff misses a leg drop, and he goes through a table. The bottom end of the table where all the metal is, that looked fucking nice. Jeff then hip toss off the ladder. Matt then with a twist of fate. Matt then with a leg drop off the ladder through the table on Davey, sorry. Buddy then brings in the big motherfucking ladder. You can hear Devon, move cameraman, move! So I'll try and move that now, speaking of that. Jeff then pushes Devon, he goes through 2 tables. Buddy then pushes the ladder, and Eddie goes right off it onto the floor. Matt comes off the top with Davey steps on him, pushes the ladder, and Jeff lands on Bully. Bully's on the table. Jeff falls off the ladder onto him, basically, which was fucking beautiful. Excellent spot. Crowd chant, this is awesome. And for once, I will agree with the audience. This was awesome. Eddie then with a powerbomb through the table on Matt, and then the Wolves pick up the win. So yeah, as I said, this match was excellent. And absolute fucking, like, the 4 matches all have their own, like, they're all brilliant. Like, they're all brilliant matches. I really enjoyed every single minute of this match. Out of all, like, the 4 matches were all good. Like, there were no bad matches in any of this. If people have not seen this match or even the series, go watch it, because like they're probably still up on the internet. Like, the matches are excellent. So give this match, like, if you want to give it stars, you could give it 4, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, the match was good. I wish this match actually would be one of the main attractions of Bound for Glory, but what can you do? But so yeah, so that's my review done. So as I've said before, the Attitude Era is probably done for a little while. I'd be doing random pay-per-view to kind of make up for that, basically, and I'll do that then every week instead of every 2 weeks. So this was the Viper 4567. I will talk to you guys on Monday, hopefully, for Bound for Glory. Enjoy your weekend. I certainly fucking will. And talk to you guys soon. So take it easy.